I take notice of the planetary alignments. So as the moon and the sun and all the planets move through the solar system, they cross through various zodiac signs. And I always observe where they are in the night sky, and I always observe what zodiac sign they're passing through. Now, if you're interested in zodiac signs and you're interested in the solar system and the history of astrology, you can go to my website and it's all on there. All you've got to do is do a search for it. But also on Facebook, if you look my name up on Facebook, you'll find my page on Facebook. And whenever the alignment is happening, whenever the moon or the sun or the planets are moving past a zodiac sign, I give you that alignment on the day that it happens, so that you can then look into the different affinities for that sign. Venus in Leo. Today, Venus transits the constellation of Leo. When Venus enters Leo, love becomes a performance, grand, lavish, and impossible to ignore. Affection is expressed boldly with dramatic gestures and generous devotion. This Venus craves adoration and gives it freely in return. Romance is theatrical, hearts are worn on sleeves with pride. Loyalty burns fierce, and love demands to be celebrated. The stage is set for passion that shines brightly, refuses to dim, and expects applause. Leo is a fire sign. The fire element is expressed through inspired acts that are led by intuitive impulses. It's the surge forward into new ground, often without restraint. Fire is a catalyst to both initiating and completing metaphysical demonstrations. This symbol signifies upward mobility, forward motion, rising flames, and aspirations to solar embodiment. Leo's quality is fixed. The role of fixed quality is to maintain, uphold, and defend positions, responsibilities, goals, or desires in everyday situations. The least welcoming of change, fixed quality means to preserve tradition and maintain energy. The fixed quality manifests as being very driven and solid, with a predictability that can be counted on. Leo is ruled by the sun. The sun symbol is a focus on the act of creation and the center of humankind's experience. Specifically, it is a symbol of the mind or intellect in relation to the cosmic whole. The symbol also denotes creative energy, conscious self, and enlightenment. It represents life, power, strength, force, and clarity. When Venus enters Leo, there is a demanding air with a need to feel special and warm. Your natural generous loyalty will shine through, as will your high expectations of those around you. If these expectations are not met, you may be left feeling threatened in your relationships, where indifference leaves you feeling insecure. You will be honest about your feelings during this alignment, never afraid to tell others exactly how you really feel. You will have a need to feel loved at this time and may confuse this love with sexual attraction, hanging on to relationships that no longer serve you because of the investment you have made over time. This comes about due to your lack of confidence in love, regardless of your affectionate and adoring nature at this time. You may feel very insecure when rejected and could internally combust when that happens. Be careful not to become violent when dealing with rejection, such as breaking mirrors or punching walls. This alignment attracts colourful people who will cheer you on in your endeavours. This caters to your desire to take charge and shine in your social circle. You will feel a natural propensity towards performance and taking the spotlight. You will draw people to you that reflect your sunny, outgoing personality. Having a lust for life, great courage, and a wonderful imagination guarantees fun and excitement. You will find it easy to forgive those who wrong you, especially if they are thoughtful and show how much they really care by appreciating your demand for attention. You may experience a boastful pride about being able to love life in its biggest, most dramatic form. However, this can lead you to be very arrogant, where you may not have the capacity to understand that not everyone adores you. You can become blind to the need of others and not even recognize when you have been harsh, because your attention can become so focused upon yourself. Venus in Leo highlights outgoing and entertaining energy, and anything dramatic or flamboyant will grab and keep your attention. Not only are you drawn to these things, but also want to engage them. Venus in Leo values unrestricted self-expression and relationships that are fully experienced with all of the romance of love that is possible. You will love the arts, which are all about self-expression, and will be attracted to the boldest and most genuine art you can find. Any love that expresses basic human passion will pull at your heart during this alignment. Art is about creativity, and because creativity is the embodiment of self-expression, Venus in Leo brings a deep admiration for it. What's more, regardless of whether or not you are creative, you will be attracted to people who are creative and at least dream about being creative yourself. To find out more, go to sarahwade.com and search for Leo.